What's on your horizon? You said everyone needs something to look forward to. What's your next 5 years look like?
God, I don't know. I'm off to Tahiti on next week, and we're going sailing up. But actually, I was going to go sailing down to the Austral Islands, which are a very, very remote group of islands. They won't let anybody in, so we're going off somewhere else.
Okay.
And that's an adventure. I sailed across the Pacific a few years ago.
Wow.
So that's a good adventure. I go there for a month. But, you know, and every morning I have to get up early or go to sleep. I'm on my phone, and everything carries on just as it normally did. And I've got a sailboat out in the Bahamas, and I've got this island that I've been developing up in the Bahamas, and that's really, really good fun. Not because I'm going to make super amounts of money, although I might a lot of money, but because it's a very enjoyable process to go through, trying to do something different. So that, and I thought, what I'm going to call the island, because Yo Island isn't that great of a name, is it? So I thought I'd call it Yotopia.
I saw that.
You heard that one, yeah. Yotopia. So one day I'll be able to say, I'll make a film and I'll say, you ate in Yo Sushi, you stayed in Yotel, you live in Yo Home, now come and visit us on Yotopia. I don't know. I mean, I get up every day and I've got stuff going on, and try and develop new things and get people involved. And I like to work with people I like these days, and I've got stuff going on.
Is that the goal, to work with people you enjoy and to do work that's going to serve others?
I think more and more. I mean, the stuff that serves others, I mean, there's always a sort of selfish element to it. But yeah, I mean, I think probably the thing that I'm lacking is I've been looking around I'd like to do something before I die that really, really does help people. You know, I was going to do a business. I was going to do either bread baking or laundry services using only people who've been in prison. And you could only work for us for 3 months, and then you had to move on. And you have those charming guys, you know, baking and selling the bread. There's no files inside that loaf, my darling. You know, and you feel okay. But I'd like to do something like that, very, very practical, use my business skills to help people who are struggling. You know, young men getting lost at a young age. You know, I feel very sorry for a lot of young people growing up in difficult social circumstances. Camilla Macmanchero, he ran Kids Company here, who dealt with those kids off the rails, always said, turning to a life of crime, absolutely logical thing to do, given the background that they came in.
Yeah.
So trying to change education, you know, all of these sorts of things. Not change education by sitting on a committee and saying we should be doing this or that, by starting a school or an academy, and then making it work, and people go, oh, look at that, look what Simon's doing there, oh, we're going to copy him.
Story of your life. Simon, I appreciate the time. Final thoughts for people out there, maybe to business people who are struggling. Sometimes they have great ideas, but, you know, still looking for a word of advice from someone who's been there and done that, and also done massive innovations, which they probably are thinking they need to do.
You know, you've got to follow your dreams, but first of all, you've got to dream, and you've got to think, what would I do if anything that I did was massively and enormously successful? And then take the risk to try to follow that, but never be late to quit and cut bait. There's a great poem, actually. I'll do it for you. You may use it or you may not, but it's by Felix Dennis, who was a big entrepreneur in this country. And it's called How to Get Rich. And he says, ideas, we've had them since Eve first met Adam, but take it from me, execution's the key. And I can't remember it now. But good fortune, the truth is, the harder you work, the more that you sweat, the luckier you get. The money, go find a likely investor to get what you need, you toadies to greed. The talent, go find it, but first wine and dine it. It's tedious work with a talented jerk. To win it, you've got to be in it, but never be late to quit and cut bait. Like I was saying, the first step, just do it. And bluff your way through it. Remember to duck. Godspeed and good luck.